I can say that over and over with all my chest out. Yes, chest out. All right, I have in the house right about now none other than, what would I call you now? Okay. She's pretty, she's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's godly, she's got a good voice, and she's a compare. Yes, I need to add that to it. I have in the house Shola Allyson. Yay, somebody screaming at home. How are you doing today?
Doing good, are you?
Great, I'm fine. Great to have you again.
Thank you, great to be here.
Good to be here. I think I like it that way. All right, I was telling the viewers out there that was a song released in the year 2003. Yeah. That was the year I gained my admission into the university. So the song has been with me since I was a baby, like that. So, the year 2003. Okay, let me start from this way. History have it that you studied music.
Yes.
You studied music. And we have so many people that studied music that didn't literally sing.
You don't have to sing because you studied music.
So
there are many other things that
you woke up. Let's start from the beginning. You woke up one morning and said, I'm picking up a career in music. Let me go study music. Put me straight.
Well, I didn't wake up one morning to I mean, that's saying it in a very not serious way. Okay. I didn't wake up one day and thought I wanted to go and do music. I mean, life directed me to in my journey, it happened that I should study music. I didn't plan that I was going to study music. It just, we can't go into all those stories now. One thing led to another, things led to things, and...
Were you doing music before school?
Yes, I was.
Okay, that's what I wanted to
Yes, I had been a backup singer for many years before I met somebody who told me, oh, why don't you just study music instead of law or English or things like that.
Like we all wanted to do. Like if you're not a doctor, you're not a lawyer, you're not an engineer.
So I listened to his counsel, and I went to get my admission form, and I was admitted, and here we are today.
Is there a reality from what you studied in school and what is happening outside the world?
Oh, yes, there is. I mean, they teach us what music is about. You have to have the rudimental knowledge of whatever that you want to do. That's the basic things that you need to know. And as I'm always telling people, if you have a talent in something, it's very good to study about it. Talent is never enough. There's always the requirements that you need to know, things that you need to know before you can say, okay, this is my talent and I'm worthy of being called a professional in this thing that I'm doing. So I have always been a singer. I started singing. I've been in the music industry for about 35 years, professionally.
Wow, that's 3.5 decades, man.
So I've been singing since like forever, the forever of my life. The things that I learned when I got to school opened my eyes the more, made me know how to use my voice the more, made me know how to handle, treat my voice like this, like I'm the one that's mastering you. You're not the one mastering me. If I didn't go to school, I may not have known all those.
Discovered those facts.
I wouldn't have discovered those things. I mean, there are other subjects that I did in school for me to know. Let me not tell you the secret of our trade. Okay,
I think you don't know. I need to tell you, I've been singing from my mom's womb.
It's okay.
I'm a very good singer in the shower.
It's okay. Yes, that's fine too. It's very okay.
If the shower pours on me, like you need to hear my voice.
Everybody can sing in the shower.
I can sing Fuji. I can sing all kind of in the shower.
It's fine.
The inspiration comes. So, to your credit, how many albums though?
I have 10 albums now, to the glory of God. Yes.
In the space of
19 years. Yes.
Wow.
Ejowura was my first album. It was released in 2003, November 2003.
Oh.
So this year it will be 19.
Before November 2003.
This year will be 19 years.
Wow.
And so this is my 10th album that I've released. I released it on the July 7th of this month, of this year. July 7, 2022. That's about 2 weeks. That could take 2 weeks, so it's not up to 2 weeks.
Last week.
Yeah, last week. So
last week.
My 10th album, Ejowura, was in 2003. Bejafori 2005, Ire 2007, Imore 2009, Adun 2011, Imushe 2015. Imushe 2015. 2015. Okpa in 2015. Imushia 2018.
Okay.
Iri 2019. Isodosun 2021. And here, Imisi. 2022.
Inspiration. We actually need inspiration this year. We need inspiration.
Everybody does, actually. I'm always saying that you want what I want. Everybody wants the same things. I want to be happy. You want to be happy.
Definitely.
I want to be successful. You want to be successful. I want to have joy. You want to have joy. Technically, we are looking for the same thing. So everybody wants imisi. Everybody wants the breath on them. Everybody needs inspiration.
There's this track that I'm going to say this, Pastor Toby, if you're watching, I'm doing this specially for you. There's this your track that Pastor Toby would just sing and make us look like we are not believers. He would just come up and do no, this track will not run away from me now. Ileke, that song that you adore God. Why is this track escaping now?
Okay, Iba, that's a fear gege.
Pastor Toby, it won't work. It won't work. When you start singing that song, you now feel like, this man is closer to the door of heaven. He starts doing that song. That was a time that we read. You need to put that straight also, that you said you're not a gospel musician.
Well, I'm still saying it now. It's not there was a time. I'm a singer. I am a Christian.
Okay.
You know, Jesus is my own bridge and ladder to the Almighty.
No shit.
I'm a Christian, but it doesn't mean every Christian who sings doesn't have to sing gospel. My music is for everybody. Anybody who is conscious of their spirituality can identify with my music. Jesus that I know didn't come for Christians alone. He came for the whole world. We are supposed to go into the world and preach the gospel. So preaching the gospel doesn't ask me to say, I am preaching gospel to you. I should just live my life and be like Jesus was. He was a human being like you and me. We can never be like him, but he walked the kind of journey that we are walking. Sure. So I'm not supposed to come and say, because I'm a Christian. That's the way I understand.
But you got reactions when you...
Everybody gets reactions all the time. Even I say that, I don't say that. Everybody gets reaction. Everybody, there are people who don't understand what you are doing, but they want to have opinions about you.
Then when you school them, they get to
everybody, you don't even have to. Just do your life. The people that you are sent to, you know. Well, I'm not sent to everybody. Jesus came. It wasn't everybody that liked him. It wasn't everybody that listened to him. Even the people that should know the essence of why he came, the reason behind his coming, they didn't believe him. They grouped together against him. But, but still, purpose was fulfilled. And for me, definitely. He is my perfect example. Still, my purpose will be fulfilled. I mean, this overwhelms me, humbles me all the time about people's testimonies, about what my music does to them. Sure. Even when you are a Christian, you are a Muslim, you are an Isheshe person, you don't even believe in God. There are people who didn't even believe in God, but started believing, started becoming conscious because of my music. So, Gilanwa, what else am I looking for?
That's the message. That's getting what you want to get right.
Exactly. I don't have to coin any name, I mean, behind the kind of music I do. And the Bible that I know didn't say that we should be doing gospel songs. The Bible refers to spiritual songs and hymns. The problem that we have is because we met some things like that and we have not bothered to question. So we met some boxes. There are some boxes that are okay, that can never be smashed. But there are some boxes that must be smashed if we would be conscious, if we would have the true understanding of the God that we're serving.
You're unique in your style and you're unique in your delivery. I think that stands you out from every other person, and that's why every time I listen to this track, it gets to me. You know, Oberinimi. I like Oberinimi. What inspired that song? Were people saying stuff about women, or you think they not adore women to some extent, and you needed to clear some stuff?
I think it's everything put rolled together. I did not, all the songs that I write, I don't sit down to say, okay, I want to write a song. I receive my songs. Yeah, Omang Bewani. So there was this time that was around 2006.
Okay.
I just got an inspiration to write a song about the girl child. I didn't know what to write. I didn't know what I was going to. I just wrote it down in my book, write a song about the girl child. I believe the Spirit of God wanted to talk to women because in our society, a woman was, I mean, things are changing now. A woman was thought to be just a tool of sweeping the floor, being in the kitchen, bearing children.
Or the other room.
Whereas a woman is much more important than that. When people who are really, really knowledgeable about these religions that we practice, they would nobody will tell you that a woman is not important.
It's less in person.
Nobody will say, even in our traditional religion, in Isheshe, there is women. Very, very, very important in everything. In Islam, people who are knowledgeable, not people who have added the wickedness in our culture to religion and are using religion to. Correct. They will tell you how treasured the woman is. Of course, in Christianity, you know, how important the woman is. You know, so I believe the Spirit of God wanted to reawaken the society, especially womanhood by ourselves, to whom we are. Exactly.
And he sent that message to you that?
I believe so. So it came and I didn't know what to write. And around that time, sometime later, I got pregnant. I'm always saying we got pregnant. I got pregnant, and when we discovered that the baby was going to be a girl, so I asked my husband, what name will this child bear? And he said, oh, let me pray about it.
Okay. So
after he prayed, he came back and said, the name of the child would be Mopelola. So immediately I heard Mopelola. So I thought, when I hear something, I'll try to break it down, digest it, and know the meaning behind Mopelola. I am complete in substance. I am complete in honor. I'm complete in wealth. I'm complete in glory. So, I mean, there was a click, like the song that I'm supposed to write for womanhood. The woman is complete. And it's not a song of play. It's not a song of fighting with the other gender. It's not. I mean, all these things that we do these days about one gender against, it's because we don't have the in-depth knowledge about our functionalities as women. You know, there's no point in I don't want to be you. Please go and be you. I want to be, if reincarnation is true, I want to come back as a woman, but one that has a lot of money. You know, so
I think I like that part. Underlined.
So it's not a song for you to feel that you are in competition with the man, you want to take the place of the man. No, it's a song of just celebrating you knowing that you are more. You are more than appealing to the sexual needs of a man. You are more. You are more than, you know, dressing and, I mean, your breast is outside. You are. I have to say it because it's because we are covering some things. We are not saying them as they are. That's why things are the way they are. Okay. You are more than you wear something. I mean, you can be fashionable, like you can be fashionable, but you can be modest. You can be honorable. You can be a 21st century woman and still be honorable. You know, you have to deserve the honor that you are expecting. You know, you are more than just fighting. You two girls fighting for a guy. I mean, you are more than snapping yourself because. So if you are my boyfriend, you have another girlfriend. It's you that both of us should join to fight.
The two girls over me.
Yes, now.
Okay, my girlfriend's outside there watching. Please be wise. We'll do fight.
You know, you understand what I'm saying? I just brought that to make us laugh. I mean,
yes, I get
it. A girl child is more than just ending up in the corner of somewhere. Yeah, everybody. The woman was needed before she was created. It means that the man could not be on his own.
There is
nothing that you can do.
I like the message.
There's nothing you can do without me.
A feminist show. I think I like the message.
No, wait, let me clarify. Because like I said before, it's because we don't say things the way they are. That's why we are in the corner that we are now.
Oh, yeah.
Being a feminist is not a bad thing. Yeah. You know, I said it that day that we were comparing, that we were doing MC together. No, I'm not in competition with you.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that before now, in the world, in our society, the woman had been relegated. The woman had been subdued too much. The woman had been subjugated. Let me decide what I want to be. I am not in competition with you. Do your own.
I am me.
Leave me. Let me do my own. Let the girl child choose what she wants to be. That's the kind of feminist that I am. I'm not the kind of feminist that says, women don't need men. I'm not the kind of feminist that say men are not relevant. You people, you are relevant.
Thank you.
I'm not fighting with you.
At least camera
you are
on me, brushing my shoulders, please.
I'm not the kind of feminist that is saying the man is not the head. You are the head. Take your headship. Let me take my own place too. So I've clarified.
Thank you so much. I think the time is never enough to have you on the show. But there is this question I'm going to ask you. You have this unique headgear. Shangbewan.
Oh, yes. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Bewa thing, I don't want it to turn into like we are watering down the essence, you know, behind being inspired from above. I don't want us to, I mean, water it down. Everything that we are seeing here today, this camera, somebody was inspired to do it. The clothes that we are wearing, somebody was inspired. There was a way they were doing it before somebody thought, let me do this one, let me do that one. So I don't want us to water it down.
Okay.
You know, the gele, I just love being Yoruba. You know, my mothers, I mean, my grandmothers and all of that, they will always tie their head. It's not because of religion now. It's because that's how a woman should dress. And me, I love it. So before I became known at all, anybody who knows me, I've been coming to Radio Lagos, Eko FM, since I was doing backup. Before all this place is fine, was fine like this.
Before this place was fine like this. You know, I like that.
You know, I've always, it's going to be fine now.
Thank you.
So people will always be inspired. Let's do this one differently. Let's do this. So I've always tied my head. I always wanted to wear adire, wear Ankara, just look like an African woman. Now, this is the 21st century. I can wear this style. I can wear, but I always tie my head.
And it's unique. It's unique. My wife always do this when she's doing shuku. I was joking about that too. When I get home now, don't let me get into trouble. All right, it's a nice time having you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's coming out pretty soon.
It has come out too.
Sorry. Let me say it again. Imisi is out 7/7/2022.
Yes.
Did I get that correct?
Yes.
Yes, I think it's going to inspire so many people, like your works have been doing.
I believe so.
So many people know you, but we have so many fake social media handle there. Let's get your real, original handle on your social media platform.
People that know me, they are not enough.
Yeah, that's why I say that.
Some people know me. I want so many more people to know.
Oh yeah,
my social media pages, all of them, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Those the Shola Allyson. THE.
Okay, that's what I want you to.
SOLAALLYSON. Like Shola Allyson, yeah. The Shola Allyson.
The Shola Allyson. It's a great pleasure having you on the show again. I won't forget that first Ifebi Jowuro. Actually helped me to ask my wife out today. I sang that song to her.
At least she's your wife.
Yeah, from a girlfriend to a wife now.
Okay.
At least.
Thank God.
All right, and I love the costume in that video, from the adire to Ankara, all of it. Ashoki, everything in it. Yeah, so keep doing the great things you've been doing.
Thank you very much.
I'm happy to have you on my show again.
Thank you.
Small world.
Thank you.
Small world.
You always meet them.
We'll meet again and again. All right, thank you for having. I'll play the next video, and when we return, the show continues. Go nowhere. It's still the Throwback Thursday.